Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today we're in MS2024 and we're going to check out Miami. I was getting a little bit of a flicker going on in Atlanta. I was wondering it may have something to do with the servers getting slammed a little bit, but we'll see if it's just in that area. Here we are in Miami. Miami's looking pretty decent. Got some high-level clouds. That's about it. Oh, the view out the window there to the right looks great. Look at that view. Beautiful. Would be nice if some of those roads were a little better, but at altitude, you're not even going to notice that. The water looks nice, and it starts to lighten up when it gets near the shore right there. That looks nice. We'll head on out to Miami. We'll take a look at the skyline that's just off the water by A1A there. I did have a couple of crashes with 2024. Keep in mind that this is still a late alpha. So issues are going to be expected. And this was put out for us to give her a go so they can actually collect the data needed to make it better. So, more than happy to help out. That really looks nice. All those orange tiles down there, you see them all over the place down here in Florida. Beautiful view. But we get nice and close to these buildings, and then I'll give you a view out that right window here, and we'll scoot from left to right. Now the skyscrapers here don't look all that bad. They don't look melted. There were a couple of locations where there were a few items that looked a little weird and out of place, but this isn't too bad at all. Pretty decent. And it's still alpha, so got to keep that in mind as well. Alright, let me get on this rudder a little bit here and start swinging the view around for you without giving you too much height. Alright, they should be coming into view for you now. They look rather nice. They look rather nice. I got the stadium right in front of me with the retractable roof. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. So Miami's looking pretty nice. Not bad at all. And the performance is back. So I wonder if it's just Georgia, hard-hitting area, because the stutters are gone again. So I wouldn't think that if it was the servers that I'd be all right all of a sudden if they were getting slammed. So this is looking pretty decent. I'm liking it. So the big question for me now is going to be PMDG 737-800, compatibility and device interface manager. It would be nice if we had the glass screens for PMDG and Air Manager. That would be really great. And if we had the flight illusion gauges as well, that would be a grand slam. That would be a grand slam. That would be basically complete functionality between X-Plane 12 and my flight deck and MS2020 and the flight deck. So that would make 2024, 2025 flight sim year. That's for sure. ability to use both base platforms is a huge plus, especially if it's just some minor changes with some cables, which really that's all it is right now. All right, Manhattan. I'm so used to being in New York. Miami looks pretty nice. So let's go take a look. You know what? How about I give you another view? I gave you a quick view. My first view was in New York. But how about we go take a look? We'll leave Newark and we'll head south so you have a right view of Manhattan instead of New York City itself. So how about we go ahead and do that? Meanwhile, this is some beautiful view. No, except for that boat ship, I guess that's into the crossway there. Hey everybody, welcome aboard, Captain Mike. We're in San Diego, and I will say that I found my first airport where we do have some weird looking buildings there, off to the right and to the left. Doesn't look much better than 2020 actually, right here. So let's go have a look around. See if I can swing around and give you oh, you know what? I think there's a few more buildings coming up here that are the same way. Let me go straight here. I'll give you these coming up on the right. See all those on the right there? That looks a little weird. And let's swing back to where we were. And I'll show you those other ones a little closer. So we did have some weird looking buildings right off of the runway, just to the right of the highway down there. As you can see, they're still there. Look a little weird. Well, it's probably one of the few areas where I found a whole bunch of them where they're noticeable right in your face. Alright, so outside of that, let's have a look outside of the airport and see what San Diego looks like. Let's drift out to the left here. That's a rather nice view. And we're about 1,300 feet. That is a beautiful view. So a couple of weird spots here and there. But MS2020 is looking rather nice. Oh, the drop off here. Wow, that looks good. Oh, we have to come around and give you a view of that. The way this just drops off and the trees off. Oh, wow. That looks great. We'll have to come around and give you a view of that. That looked good. Beautiful view. Come all the way around here and let me give you that drop off that was there with those trees. Looked amazing. What a view. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful view. Now I gotta watch my speed here. And then you can see we get a couple of weird shapes thrown in there. But this is one of the few areas where I've seen it was really abundant though. Like you can see down here. But the overall view is just spectacular. Absolutely amazing.